Welcome back to another Minetest mod review. Today we are looking at the Auroras mod, which adds Aurora Borealises? Borealisi? Whatever the plural of an Aurora Borealis is. I don't know the plural to that. But it adds those to Minetest World. Now, of course, the Minetest World doesn't actually have, North and South poles. And, in the real world, the Aurora Borealis appear at the northern and southern poles, but they do appear in cold areas, which are configurable. So by default, it'll be in snowy areas. But if you want, you could change it so it shows up everywhere. That kind of takes the specialness out of it, but you could do it if you wanted. And basically, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Does that even make sense? Everyone's unique, I guess. But it doesn't have like any meter thing. It basically uses color strings to just change the color of the sky. Now, I will say I don't know what's going on with the clouds. I don't know if this mod requires, I forget what it's called, climate API maybe, to function. I don't know if that does something with clouds, and that's why the clouds look a little weird. But just ignore the clouds for right now and focus on the sky colors and how they change. So I basically recorded this footage, and now I'm recording the audio after the fact, so I could chop together the different locations and the different Aurora Borealis happening. Because otherwise, it's like walking around trying to wait for a natural occurrence to happen. Nobody wants to watch 4 hours of it. I didn't record for 4 hours, but I'm just saying nobody wants to watch for 4 hours as you try to film a lightning strike. They just want to see the edited lightning strike after the fact. Not that there's lightning strikes in this mod. I'm just using that as an example. But yeah, so it adds these. They're different every night with semi-realistic colors. You can actually change what colors are used as well if you want in very easy to use settings from in the main menu. And players near each other will actually see the same effects in the sky as well, which is kind of neat. So if you have, using it on a server and there's a handful of players that, built a little town in a cold, snowy area, they can look up at the sky at night and all see the same Aurora Borealis happening. I don't know if these are I've never seen one in myself personally. I don't know if these are like rainbows where every single person that sees it differently, or if you see it the same. I don't really know. I don't know the science behind them. I know it has something to do with the poles and the magnetic field of the Earth, and I believe something with the cold in the air doing something. But I'm not a scientist, obviously. If I was, I probably wouldn't be making videos about Minetest. I would probably be in a lab making videos about cool stuff like, explosives. Because, that's the kind of stuff people really want to see on YouTube. Explosives and fire and cool stuff. Though, in a way, this is cool because it happens in cold areas. Pun intended. Anyway, that is going to wrap up this week's mod review. Links all down in the video description, as always. Well, the link to my website, which has all the links, as always. Tune in next week for another mod review, and I will see you then.